Psalm 110:1 is, I believe, the most often cited Old Testament scripture in the New Testament. And yet I'm going to demonstrate in this video that it is misinterpreted and misapplied in the New Testament. This is the Hebrew letter lamed, and it's important for this study. When lamed is placed in front of a word, it becomes an inseparable preposition, and it means two or four. This preposition is used twice in Psalm 110:1, which says a psalm to David, where Yahweh said to my Adon, or my master, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies your footstool. So Psalm 110 is a song to David. Now let's read 1 Kings 5:3. You know that David my father could not build a house for the name of Yahweh his God because of the wars which were around him on every side, until Yahweh put his enemies under the soles of his feet. So Psalm 110 is not a prophecy about Jesus, but a song of praise to God and David. Now in Matthew 22, Jesus asked, what do you think of the Christ? Whose son is he? They said to him, of David. Then he said to them, how then does David in the Spirit call him Lord, saying, the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I make your enemies a footstool for your feet. So Jesus continues and says, if then David calls the Messiah Lord, how is the Messiah David's son? Matthew, Mark, and Luke record Jesus asking how the Messiah could be the son of David when David called the Messiah Lord. But Psalm 110 says nothing about the Messiah, but it does specifically say that it is a psalm to David, not from David, about the Messiah. And this creates a tremendous problem because Matthew opens up saying, the book of the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the son of David. So we have numerous accounts of both Jesus and the Messiah being the son of David, yet Jesus calls that into question, while also misinterpreting Psalm 110. So my conclusion is that Jesus never actually brought up Psalm 110 and said it was about him instead of David. Instead, I believe first century men twisted the scriptures to create a man-made religion known as Christianity today. And to enforce their religion, they created the doctrine of hell to threaten unbelievers with eternal torture.